What should be considered acceptable for smart investments by age 30 so you can properly take care of yourself and your family? It seems like we've missed those standards, right? Shouldn't it be common to be wealthy by age 40? And shouldn't we question someone who by age 45 isn't at least financially independent and say, where have you been? Tibet? Bangladesh? You've been here all this time, right? Shouldn't it be a bit unacceptable not to be well off within a reasonable time frame? But what if someone spent their potential fortune on non-essentials from age 15 to age 45? Shouldn't we say that's not okay? Shouldn't teenagers ask their parents, why aren't we wealthy? We live in a rich country. This is America. Aren't those important questions to ask? Let's think about the wisdom of having a good plan compared to having a poor plan. Imagine a man who is a farmer, and instead of planting his seed corn, he eats it. He eats the very seeds he should be planting. Wouldn't we step in to help his children? Wouldn't we say the kids are in danger? This man isn't thinking straight. He's eating his seed corn instead of planting it. A good plan involves thinking about the future and making smart choices. A poor plan can lead to bad consequences, just like the farmer who eats his seed corn instead of planting it for a future harvest. It's important to understand the difference and make wise decisions. Wow. I just want to offer an interesting question. If we put a lot of pressure on fourth graders, why don't we keep that same pressure for the rest of our lives? It's an interesting question, right? It's a good topic to debate. Now, part of the reason is that society tends to ease up on the pressure for ongoing results as we grow older. But here's what I suggest. Put the demands on yourself. I'm asking you not to let yourself off easily. Society will often let you settle for much less than you're capable of achieving. When you finish university, how many books will your community expect you to read each month? Probably none. So if you want to keep learning and growing, you'll need to develop a mindset where you put that pressure on yourself. It's up to you to push yourself to read those extra books and to keep striving for more. Don't wait for others to demand it from you. You have to demand it from yourself. This kind of self-discipline will help you become the person you truly want to be. What I'm asking you to do is to take a close look at your results. We look at results at different ages, 25, 30, and so on, across many areas: health, wealth, culture, sophistication, lifestyle, and uniqueness. We keep checking these results to see if we're making any mistakes in our actions. It's easy to make mistakes in what we do. In our leadership training, we teach. Don't mistake movement for achievement. It's easy to think you're making progress just because you're busy. Someone might be busy for 10 hours a day, but if they're moving in circles, they're not really getting anywhere. They think being busy is enough, but it's not. You need to be busy doing the right things. So maybe your activities need to change. Maybe your attitude needs an adjustment. For example, someone might say, since they don't pay well, I come late and leave early. We would tell them, John, this mindset will affect you for your entire life, and your current results probably reflect that. Or maybe your philosophy needs a change. This is why we check our results. By examining them, we can identify where we need to make corrections. Whether it's our actions, attitudes, or beliefs, checking results helps us see where we need to improve to achieve the success we want. Economics is very important. Everyone should learn about economics because it plays a crucial role in our lives. A paycheck is essential because it helps you and your family survive. It also provides a chance for success. Some people think we shouldn't talk too much about money, but we really should. Some say money is the root of all evil, but that's not true. What it actually says is that the love of money is the root of all evil. I'm sure we all understand that falling in love with money is pointless. The important thing is what money can do. Money can provide food, shelter, education, and opportunities. It can help you achieve your dreams and support your loved ones. So it's noble to think about how money can be used for good things. The projects it can support. The relief from debt it can create. Building a financial wall around your family nothing can get through. So economics is major. The key, of course, is how you use your money. If you earn a lot, you should also give a lot. There is an important saying from ancient times that goes like this. If you've been given much wealth, now much is required. Everyone has to solve this about the money to go for. Should you go for the money? Should you go for success? And here's the philosophy we've already covered. You should earn as much as you possibly can in the reasonable time devoted to economics, job, business. Reasonable time devoted to economics, job, business, future enterprise. With your job or business, the goal is to earn as much as you can while balancing it with the rest of your life. Don't let it take away from your friendships, your values, or your integrity. Everyone should aim to one day live off the income from their personal resources. How many resources you need depends on how you want to live. If you want to live modestly, you don't need a lot of resources. And it doesn't take long to build enough to live simply. If you want a more lavish lifestyle, you'll need to gather more resources. My idea of financial independence is this: being able to live off the income from your resources. This way you can choose the work you do. You can decide whether to work or not. You can work because you want to, not because you have to. This gives you freedom and control over your life. When we talk to kids about financial independence, we say, do what you need to do as quickly as you can, so you can do what you want to do for as long as you can. The main reason people have financial problems is a lack of self-discipline, self-control, and the ability to manage their desires. Many people can't wait for things and tend to spend all the money they earn, often spending even more by taking loans and using credit cards. We all share a common goal: to make more money and have enough so we never have to worry about it again. But there's an important question we often forget to ask ourselves: will more money truly make us happier? Today, more people are reaching financial freedom faster than ever before, yet many of them are still not completely happy. However, by following steps that I am going to give you, you can build wealth, become happier, and achieve financial freedom no matter how much money you have in the future. First, you need to start thinking positively about money. Negative thoughts about money are emotional barriers that can stop you from achieving financial freedom. You must get rid of ideas like money is the root of all evil or money can't buy happiness. When you think positively about money, you begin to see it as a tool that can help you achieve your goals and improve your life. Positive thoughts about money can attract opportunities and open up doors you never imagined. By believing that money can bring good things, you'll be more motivated to earn, save, and invest wisely. This positive mindset can lead to better financial decisions and greater success in managing your money. Every day, write down your goals for financial freedom on paper and review them. Spend some time thinking about how you can achieve these goals. This will take only 5 to 10 minutes, and it's best to do it first thing in the morning. Make financial freedom the main focus of all your work and activities. Remember, achieving financial freedom doesn't happen by accident. It requires careful and continuous thought, definition, and planning. Always keep these goals in mind and actively work towards them every day. Plan your day in advance every day. The best time to do this is the night before. Take some time each evening to plan for the next day. Also, plan each week and month in advance. This habit will make you more focused and accurate in everything you do. When you plan ahead, you gain better focus and a stronger sense of self-control. Working from a plan helps you stay organized and on track. You can also use this planning time to track your spending habits. Decide how much money you need to spend for the week, the month, and the year. This way you can see where you can save money. Planning helps you manage your time and finances more effectively. The next step is to focus completely on the most valuable use of your time every hour of every day. This principle of concentration means giving your full attention to important tasks. Developing this habit of concentration is crucial for your personal financial success. What you spend the most time on should align directly with your financial goals. The next step is to invest in yourself by focusing on self-improvement and learning. Listen to audio programs in your car, buy courses on time management. Read books about personal finance, read articles about money and how to earn more of it. By gaining a lot of knowledge about money, you will become more skilled and informed. Soon people will start coming to you for advice on financial matters because of your expertise. Next, after every important meeting or event in your life, ask yourself these magic questions. What did I do right? And what would I do differently next time? Spend a few minutes writing down your answers right after the call or situation. When you write down everything you did well and everything you could improve, you can learn and grow much faster. This practice helps you understand your strengths and areas for improvement. By consistently improving yourself and the quality of your work, you can also improve how much money you make. This reflection process is a key step towards personal and financial growth. The last step is to be generous to others. Treat everyone at home and at work as if they are the most important person in the world. Being generous has been proven to help you attract more wealth and make you happier. Although people often say money doesn't buy happiness, the truth is that money is essential for happiness, and having more material wealth can increase life satisfaction. The more we improve our economic status, the more satisfied we feel with our lives. By setting money goals that motivate you and maintaining a positive attitude toward money, yourself, and life, you can achieve both increased wealth and happiness. Your financial journey starts with what you do with your first dollar. While it's possible to make mistakes and later correct them, your choices with your resources are where it all begins. Remember these two key challenges in life. First, developing your full potential, and second, using all your resources wisely. These principles sum up life. Realizing your potential and making wise use of what you have. Embrace this mindset as you move forward, and you'll find that both your wealth and happiness will grow. Let me tell you about another plan that I learned. When I met Shof, he asked me about my financial situation. He asked, "How much money have you saved and invested over the last 6 years?" I replied, "0." He then said, "That's not a good number." Here's what I told him. If I had more money, I'd have a better plan. Now, jot this down, because here's what he said. If you had a better plan, you would have more money. Next key phrase. It's not the amount that counts, it's the plan that counts. You need a plan for what to do with each dollar you earn. I have a simple plan that you can use as a suggestion. You can adjust it to fit your needs, but here's what I recommend. Never spend more than 70 cents of each dollar. This means you need to set a spending limit. The best number I could come up with is 70 cents. That leaves 30 cents from each dollar. So if you only spend 70 cents, what should you do with the remaining 30 cents? Here's the breakdown. Number 1, save 10 cents. This portion is for charity, your church, or any other worthy project. Teaching generosity is important because it fosters a sense of abundance. When you produce more than you need, you have extra to share. Number 2, invest 10 cents. This money should be invested to grow your wealth. It's crucial to set aside part of your earnings to help secure your financial future. Number 3, save another 10 cents. This portion is for your savings. It can act as an emergency fund or be saved for future goals. By following this plan, you ensure that you're not only covering your expenses, but also giving back, investing in your future, and saving for unexpected needs. This method helps teach children the importance of managing money wisely and being generous. Some churches teach that you should give 10% of your income as a tithe, which is fine. The important thing is to manage these 10 cents wisely. You can either give it directly to a church, charity, or another institution, and let them distribute it where it's needed, or manage it yourself. If you decide to donate to a church or charity, ask them to show you where your money goes. Take a tour and see how your donation is being used. This way you'll feel happy knowing that your 10 cents is making a difference. You can see the impact and know exactly who benefits from your generosity. The next 10 cents should be used for investments. This is called the use of capital. By investing, you can grow your money and secure your financial future. This simple plan helps you manage your money wisely. Spend no more than 70 cents, give 10 cents to charity, and invest 10 cents for your future. This way, you're not only covering your expenses, but also contributing to good causes and building your wealth. Here's what capital and capitalism means, so write this down. Capital is any money or value you save to invest in a business that brings something valuable to the marketplace, with the goal of making a profit. To put it another way, capital is the money you save and invest. When you use this money to support a business that provides useful products or services, you're engaging in capitalism. Now, who can understand this? First of all, farmers can. Let me explain it with an example they know well. Seed corn. Seed corn is like capital. It's the seed that farmers set aside to plant in the ground. They take care of it all summer, hoping for a good harvest in the fall. Just like farmers save seed corn to grow crops and make a profit, we set aside money capital to invest in businesses. We nurture these investments, hoping they'll grow and bring us a profit. So farmers understand the idea of capital because it's similar to how they use seed corn to grow crops and earn a living. So the farmer sets aside his seed corn. Question, would he let his family eat it? No, this seed is not to be eaten. It's to be invested in the ground, to take a risk, cared for in the summer, harvested, and multiplied in the fall. That's it. Now let's talk about how to handle some of your money. It's important to put aside part of your capital for different purposes, especially to make a profit. Here's a simple plan. First, take 10 cents out of every dollar you earn and invest it in an enterprise or business that can generate profit. This is known as active capital because you are actively involved in the business that makes money. Next, take another 10 cents from each dollar and invest it in a way that lets someone else use it. This is called passive capital. For example, you might put this money in a bank. The bank uses your money, pays you interest for letting them use it, and you earn a return without actively doing anything. Maybe you invest this money in a stock eventually. If you have enough money, the stock can pay you dividends, and its value might also increase over time. Here's a simple formula I came up with. 70-10, 10-10, 10. It's easy to understand. 70% of your money should go towards living expenses like rent, food, and bills. 10% should be for savings or emergency funds. Another 10% should be invested in active capital like a business or venture. The last 10% should be invested in passive capital like a savings account or stocks that pay dividends. When you first start, if you're an adult and your finances are in bad shape, it might be hard to follow this formula. In that case, you might have to start with a different plan, like using 97% of your money for living expenses, 1% for savings, and 1% each for active and passive capital. The important thing is to start somewhere and adjust as your financial situation improves. Because it may take this to pay your bills if you haven't had a good plan up until now. But jot this down, it's not the amount that counts, it's the plan that counts.